Good morning and welcome to the LULife's Inside Look at the Loyola USGA Spring Elections. I'm Megan Carabelli and I'll be taking you through your student government options for the 2013-2014 academic school year. Options are very limited this year with only 2 presidential and vice presidential candidates of which both campaigns seem a little weak in their lack of student outreach. However, both duos presented interesting proposals for student life improvement, so let's take a look. First up is presidential candidate Adam Jaber and vice presidential candidate IOC Sosi Amarobi. The top 3 things this duo stands for are increased safety, transparency between administration and student body with regard to finances, and increased Corboy library hours and shuttle hours. While I agree with some of these stances, I must say that this duo is not my favorite choice for the following reasons. First of all, this is one of the most unprofessional campaigns I've seen in a very long time. While they try to appeal to the student body using comfortable language and jokes, it just appears as though they have no idea how to run an office. Second, their statement of candidacy found on the USGA website specifically states, quote, "Before enrolling at Loyola, I was a student at UIC for reasons I have yet to comprehend," end quote. That statement just eliminated every freshman vote by admitting that they didn't start here and they have no idea what being a freshman here is like. Considering freshmen are pretty much the only group that hasn't given up and still vote in these elections, that's a big problem. They also failed to mention how long they have been here. Now people are weary of trusting them because they have no idea if they just showed up on the doorsteps of USGA this year wanting to be president. Having good ideas isn't enough in an election. You need a strong campaign, including both professional letter and poster, of which this duo clearly missed the mark. Moving on to our next candidates, presidential candidate Pedro Guerrero and vice presidential candidate Thomas Serena. The main stance for these candidates are to protect, foster, and propel. While the wording is a little hokey, I think this duo has a firm grasp on what the student body wants and needs. By keeping it vague, it allows Pedro and Thomas to adapt to what the student body needs as issues arise while still maintaining an agenda that involves ending student apathy, adjusting increased tuition rates, and increasing green initiatives. The smartest move this duo makes was including a small bio description of who they are and what they are involved in. A student voter is going to feel much more comfortable voting for a candidate that they know and see around campus at various events. The only downside to this duo is that they will not be bringing water bottles back on campus, as they were some of the original supporters for this initiative. With no intent on removing this ban, Pedro and Thomas may lose a few votes. However, the student body should feel a lot safer knowing that well-rounded and very involved students will be promoting their interests. For these reasons, the LULife chooses to officially endorse Pedro Guerrero and Thomas Serena as their choice for the 2013-2014 USGA presidential and vice presidential elections. If you want to vote in this election, head out to your email inbox on Wednesday, March 27th to fill out your ballot online. Thanks for joining us here at the LULife. I'm Megan Carabelli. Ramble on, Loyola.